Have you ever felt limited by your circumstances, by yourself, or even by the world around you? Maybe you've faced moments where you thought, "This is too hard," or "I can't do this." Perhaps you found yourself stuck in situations where it seemed like your goals were just out of reach, and no matter how hard you tried, those limits seemed insurmountable. It's a feeling we've all experienced at some point, the sense that something is holding us back, preventing us from reaching our full potential. But here's the truth. Each of us has the inherent power to overcome any limits, whether they are self-imposed, societal, or physical. Our limits are not permanent. They are just temporary obstacles that can be overcome with the right mindset and determination. And today, we're going to talk about how you can recognize the strength within yourself to break through these barriers and achieve your goals. The message I want to share with you today is simple yet powerful. You are capable of breaking through any limit that stands in your way. Whether it's doubt in yourself, pressure from society, or even physical challenges, every single one of us has the power to push beyond those boundaries. Our potential is limitless, but we often place these invisible walls around ourselves, thinking that they are too high to climb or too thick to break through. The truth is, we all have the ability to tap into our inner strength, resilience, and perseverance. When we learn how to harness that power, nothing can stop us. The only limits that truly exist are the ones we place on ourselves. And when we learn to shift our mindset and belief system, we can break free from those constraints and achieve things we never thought possible. In this video, we're going to explore how you can begin to recognize and harness your inner strength to break through the limits in your life. I want to help you see that you have everything you need within you to overcome the obstacles in your path. Together, we'll look at the ways we can overcome self-doubt, societal pressures, and even physical challenges, and how to turn those obstacles into opportunities for growth. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with practical insights and inspiration to push beyond your limits, believe in your potential, and start taking actionable steps toward your success. Life is full of obstacles, and sometimes it may feel like the world is working against us. Whether it's the weight of expectations from family, the challenges of navigating a difficult career, or the limitations we feel in our own bodies or minds, it's easy to feel trapped. But I want to remind you that perseverance and belief in yourself are the keys to overcoming these obstacles. You don't have to have all the answers or feel fully ready to face these challenges. The journey of overcoming limits starts with the simple belief that you are capable of more than you think. It's about taking one step at a time and knowing that you are strong enough to keep going no matter what. If this message resonates with you, I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This will allow you to continue receiving positive, empowering content that can help you tap into your potential and achieve the success you deserve. By subscribing, you'll be joining a community that encourages growth, empowerment, and support, where we lift each other up as we break through our limits together. Each one of us faces limits in our lives, but often, the most significant limits are the ones we place on ourselves. These personal limits are typically shaped by our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, and they can be some of the hardest barriers to break through. When you think about your potential, you may find yourself questioning whether you are capable of achieving your dreams or if you're truly good enough to succeed. These feelings are not uncommon. In fact, they are the result of the limits we place on our own abilities. The first type of personal limit that many people face is the limit of capability, which often stems from negative thoughts about our own abilities. It can feel like you're constantly battling feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt, and these thoughts can prevent you from taking action. You may think that you're not talented enough, smart enough, or worthy enough to succeed. When you feel like this, it's easy to convince yourself that you will fail before you even try. This limiting belief often holds people back from pursuing their goals or dreams. The thought of failure can be paralyzing. And when you don't believe in your own abilities, it becomes incredibly difficult to push past the boundaries you've created in your mind. However, this self-imposed limitation can be broken. It starts with changing the way you think about yourself and recognizing that your abilities are not fixed. We all have room to grow, and you can always improve through dedication, learning, and practice. Another significant type of limit is psychological limits. Those fears, anxieties, or indecisions that often paralyze us. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and the anxiety that comes with stepping into the unknown can be incredibly limiting. Psychological barriers can manifest in many ways. You might procrastinate, avoid opportunities, or even talk yourself out of attempting something that could lead to success. Fear is a particularly powerful psychological limit. Whether it's the fear of being judged by others or fear of making mistakes, it can stop us from pursuing new opportunities or trying new things. This fear becomes a barrier because it makes us focus on the possibility of failure instead of the possibility of success. Additionally, anxiety over the future can create mental blocks, leaving you stuck in a loop of worry, making it hard to take decisive action. Indecision, too, can trap you in a cycle of uncertainty where you feel unsure about what step to take next, even when you know that moving forward is essential. To break through these psychological limits, it's crucial to acknowledge that fear and anxiety are normal. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to move forward despite it. Building resilience and confidence through small, consistent actions is one way to challenge and overcome these psychological limits. Physical limits are perhaps the most tangible form of restriction that many people encounter. These can be physical challenges, health issues, or even a lack of energy and resources that seem to stand in the way of progress. You may face physical limitations that prevent you from performing at your best or achieving your goals, whether it's a chronic health condition, injuries, or other physical constraints that slow you down. Physical limits can make you feel like you're at a disadvantage compared to others, and these limitations can make progress feel slow or even impossible. For instance, someone who has a disability may find it challenging to participate in certain activities or to pursue a career that requires a certain level of physical ability. Similarly, financial constraints can prevent individuals from accessing education or opportunities that could otherwise help them grow or succeed. However, it's important to note that physical limits don't have to define your future. Many people with physical challenges have overcome these barriers through determination, adaptability, and perseverance. Taking care of your body, finding creative solutions to work within your limitations, and seeking out opportunities that align with your current abilities are ways to transform physical limits into stepping stones. Through innovation and persistence, you can push past these physical boundaries. The final category of limits we'll explore is societal limits, which are the external pressures and expectations imposed by the world around us. These include societal norms, family expectations, cultural standards, and even biases or discrimination. Sometimes, these societal norms create invisible barriers that feel impossible to break. You might feel pressured to live up to others' expectations, or you might feel boxed in by the way society expects you to act or think. For example, societal pressures often lead individuals to conform to a particular career path, social role, or lifestyle, even if it doesn't align with their true passions or desires. Family expectations can also create societal limits. Many people face immense pressure to pursue certain professions or to adhere to cultural traditions that conflict with their personal aspirations. Biases and discrimination based on race, gender, sexual orientation, or other factors can further hinder personal growth and success, making it seem like certain opportunities are closed off. Overcoming these societal limits requires courage and a sense of self-worth. It involves breaking free from the expectations others have placed on you and choosing to forge your own path. By finding your authentic voice and staying true to your values, you can push through the limitations imposed by society. Speaking up advocating for yourself, and challenging outdated norms are powerful ways to overcome societal restrictions. The most important point to remember about all of these limits is that they are not permanent. They are often the result of how we perceive the world around us, and our mindset plays a huge role in whether these limits feel insurmountable or manageable. The truth is, limits are often self-imposed or based on false assumptions. And when we challenge our beliefs about what is possible, we open the door to infinite possibilities. Changing your perception of limits is a crucial step toward overcoming them. Shifting from a mindset of scarcity and limitation to one of abundance and possibility can completely transform your approach to challenges. By reframing obstacles as opportunities for growth, you begin to see them not as barriers, but as stepping stones that propel you forward. There are countless real-life examples of people who have overcome personal, psychological, societal, and physical limits to achieve greatness. These stories serve as powerful reminders that limits are not permanent barriers. They can be broken with the right mindset, effort, and determination. Nick Vujicic. Born without arms or legs, Nick Vujicic has defied the odds and become a motivational speaker, author, and advocate for people with disabilities. Despite facing immense physical and societal challenges, he has built a successful career, inspiring millions to push beyond their perceived limitations. 2. Stephen Hawking. Diagnosed with ALS at a young age, renowned theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking was given only a few years to live. Despite being confined to a wheelchair and losing his ability to speak, he went on to become one of the most brilliant minds in modern science, making groundbreaking contributions to the study of black holes and the universe. 3. Malala Yousafzai. After surviving an assassination attempt by the Taliban for advocating girls' education, Malala became an international symbol for the fight for women's rights. Despite societal and political limits imposed by her environment, she continues to speak out for education and empowerment for girls around the world. These individuals have shown us that no matter how great the limits may seem, they can be overcome with strength, resilience, and the belief that change is possible. Their stories are proof that everyone has the potential to break through their limits and achieve incredible success. The limits you face, whether personal, psychological, physical, or societal, are not permanent. By changing the way you perceive and approach these limits, you can begin to break free from them. Remember, you have the power to overcome any obstacle. It starts with a belief in yourself and a willingness to take the necessary steps toward personal growth and success. When we talk about overcoming limits, one of the most important factors is discovering and harnessing your mental and emotional strength. Mental and emotional strength is the foundation that supports your ability to push through challenges and break free from the limitations you encounter. The journey of overcoming obstacles isn't just physical, it's deeply psychological and emotional, requiring you to dig deep and access the inner resilience that resides within you. At the core of your mental strength is self-belief, the unwavering confidence that you are capable of achieving your goals. No matter the obstacles in your way, self-belief is the most crucial factor in overcoming any limit. Without it, even the smallest setbacks can feel like insurmountable mountains, and you may find yourself giving up before you even try. On the other hand, when you have strong self-belief, you begin to view challenges as opportunities rather than threats. Believing in yourself doesn't mean you are always confident or never doubt your abilities. It means that, despite self-doubt and fears, you trust that you have the capacity to find solutions, learn from mistakes, and keep moving forward. Self-belief gives you the courage to take risks, try new things, and step outside your comfort zone. It's the foundation for everything you achieve. To build self-belief, start by reminding yourself of past successes, no matter how small. Reflect on the times when you faced challenges and overcome them. These moments can serve as powerful reminders that you are capable of more than you think. The more you recognize your own strength, the easier it becomes to believe in your potential. A positive mindset is another key element of mental and emotional strength. Having a positive mindset doesn't mean you ignore reality or pretend everything is perfect. It means choosing to see opportunities rather than obstacles, maintaining an optimistic outlook even when faced with adversity. In tough times, it's easy to fall into negative thinking patterns. You might focus on everything that's going wrong, or convince yourself that you'll never overcome the challenges ahead. However, a positive mindset helps you stay focused on solutions instead of problems. It gives you the ability to reframe challenges as learning experiences, rather than signs of failure. To maintain a positive mindset, try to reframe negative thoughts as they arise. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never be able to do this," try thinking, "This is difficult, but I can learn from it and improve." Regularly practice gratitude by acknowledging the things you're thankful for, even in difficult circumstances. This simple shift in perspective can make a huge difference in how you approach challenges and how you see yourself. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from failure, face hardship, and grow stronger from challenges. It is perhaps one of the most powerful aspects of mental and emotional strength. Life will inevitably present difficulties, whether in your career, relationships, or personal pursuits. But what matters is not the challenge itself, but how you respond to it. Resilience is not about avoiding adversity, it's about embracing challenges and learning from them. Resilient people are those who, when faced with setbacks, find the strength to pick themselves up and continue moving forward. They don't let failures define them. Instead, they use those experiences as stepping stones to build greater strength and wisdom. Developing resilience takes time and effort. One key to building resilience is developing a strong sense of self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend going through a tough time. This self-compassion allows you to approach setbacks with a sense of understanding and patience, rather than self-criticism. Over time, resilience becomes a natural part of your character, allowing you to face life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. While mental and emotional strength are essential for overcoming limits, action is what turns that strength into real change. Your thoughts and mindset can only take you so far. At some point, you must take action to begin breaking through your limitations. Even small actions can create momentum that leads to significant progress. Every journey of change starts with a small action. Often, the hardest part is getting started. You might feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of the change you want to make, or paralyzed by fear and uncertainty, but the first step is always the most important. It doesn't have to be a huge leap. Just taking that first step, no matter how small, signals your commitment to breaking through your limits. For example, if you're looking to improve your health, but feel overwhelmed by the idea of exercising regularly, the first step could be simply going for a short walk. This small action makes the larger goal of getting healthier feel more achievable. Once you take that first step, you'll often find that the next step becomes easier, and then the next one after that. The key is to start somewhere, no matter how small. Each action you take builds momentum and helps you build confidence in your ability to succeed. The more you act, the more you reinforce the belief that you are capable of overcoming any limit. One of the most important qualities for breaking through limits is persistence. Persistence means continuing to move forward even after setbacks or failures. When you encounter obstacles, it's easy to feel discouraged and want to give up. But those who are truly successful don't quit after one failure, they keep going. They understand that success doesn't happen overnight, and that progress is often slow and incremental. Persistence involves continuing your efforts, even when things don't go as planned. It's about pushing through the discomfort, learning from mistakes, and never giving up on your goals. Every time you persist, you strengthen your ability to keep moving forward, regardless of the challenges in your way. Over time, persistence builds a sense of inner power that allows you to face any limit with confidence and determination. Finally, The ability to adapt and change is essential for overcoming limits. Change is inevitable, and it's often through embracing change that we are able to push beyond what we thought was possible. When we face new situations or challenges, we often encounter limits in the way we think, behave, or approach problems. But those limits can be overcome by the ability to adapt and learn. Adaptability allows you to break free from the mental patterns and behaviors that may be holding you back. When you accept that change is a natural part of growth, you open yourself up to new opportunities and possibilities. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, you begin to see them as opportunities for growth and transformation. Learning from experiences is also key to breaking through limits. Every time you face a setback, ask yourself what you can learn from it. Instead of viewing failure as a dead end, see it as a lesson that helps you become stronger, smarter, and more capable of moving forward. Discovering your inner strength is the key to overcoming any limits you face. By cultivating belief in yourself, maintaining a positive mindset, and building resilience, you lay the foundation for breaking through the barriers that stand in your way. But mental and emotional strength alone are not enough. You must take action, be persistent, and remain open to change. Each small step you take, each challenge you overcome, brings you closer to realizing your true potential. Your strength lies within you, and with the right mindset and actions, there is no limit you cannot overcome. Trust in your ability to adapt, persist, and change, and you will unlock a world of possibility and success. Overcoming limits requires more than just willpower. It takes strategy, planning, and consistent effort. To break through the barriers that stand in your way, you must harness your internal power and transform your approach to challenges. In this section, we'll explore practical ways to unlock your potential, break through your limits, and achieve the success you desire. The first step in overcoming any limit is to have clear, achievable goals. Without a goal, you'll be aimlessly navigating through life, unable to measure your progress or know where you're headed. Goals give you direction, focus, and motivation, all of which are essential when you face obstacles and limitations. When setting goals, it's important to make them specific and measurable. General goals like, "I want to be successful," or "I want to get better," aren't enough to guide you through challenges. Instead, define exactly what success means to you and break it down into concrete steps. For instance, instead of setting a vague goal like, "I want to be fit," set a specific goal like, "I want to run a 5K in 6 months," or "I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months. Specific goals act as a roadmap. They tell you exactly what you need to do and provide a clear target for your efforts. By having measurable goals, you can track your progress and make adjustments as needed. This sense of accomplishment, even from small victories, will keep you motivated as you continue working toward breaking through your limits. Understanding your limits is an essential step in breaking through them. Before you set off on your journey, take some time to analyze where you are and what is holding you back. Identify the areas in your life where you feel limited, whether they are mental, physical, emotional, or societal barriers. Once you've identified these limits, you can start to prepare yourself to overcome them. Preparation is key, mentally and physically. For example, if your goal is to run a marathon, it's important to prepare by building up your endurance, learning about proper nutrition, and staying mentally committed to your training. Preparing mentally means shifting your mindset from doubt and fear to confidence and determination. It involves reminding yourself regularly that you have the strength and resources to achieve your goals. Once you've set your goals and prepared yourself, the next crucial step is to break through your limits step by step. Overcoming obstacles doesn't happen overnight, and trying to rush the process will only lead to burnout. Instead, break your larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. One of the most effective strategies for overcoming limits is to focus on small, incremental progress. Rather than looking at the entire mountain of your goal, focus on the next step you need to take. For example, if you're trying to get fit, but are overwhelmed by the idea of a complete lifestyle change, start by committing to small actions. Begin with 10-minute daily workouts or preparing healthier meals a few times a week. Each small step will not only bring you closer to your goal but also build momentum. With each action you take, you'll feel more empowered and confident in your ability to continue moving forward. These small wins lead to a larger success over time, and eventually, the limits that once seemed insurmountable will no longer stand in your way. On the journey to breaking through limits, failure is inevitable. However, it's important to reframe failure as a lesson, not a defeat. Failure doesn't mean you've reached your limit, it means you've learned something valuable about yourself and the process. When you encounter a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Many successful individuals have encountered failures before reaching their goals. Thomas Edison, for example, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Every failure, every mistake, is an opportunity to refine your approach and grow stronger. The key is to stay resilient and keep moving forward, using failure as a tool for learning, not an excuse to stop. Failure is not permanent, and with every attempt, you are getting closer to the success you desire. By adopting a mindset that views failure as a natural part of the learning process, you'll build the resilience needed to break through your limits. To break through limits, you'll need a source of motivation to keep pushing forward. Motivation fuels the journey and keeps you focused, even when the going gets tough. There are two primary types of motivation: inspiration from others and self-motivation. Both are crucial in overcoming your limits. Seek motivation from those around you, whether it's from people in your life or from stories of others who have overcome similar obstacles. Surrounding yourself with individuals who inspire you can help you stay positive and motivated on your journey. This might mean reading books about people who have achieved greatness against all odds, listening to motivational speakers, or finding a mentor who can guide and support you. The stories of others who have overcome obstacles serve as a reminder that limits are not permanent. If they can do it, so can you. This inspiration can be the push you need to stay committed to your goals. For example, the story of Oprah Winfrey, who overcame poverty and personal hardships to become a media mogul, or Nick Vujicic, born without limbs yet achieving incredible success, can inspire anyone who feels limited by their circumstances. Often, the most powerful motivation comes from within. While external inspiration can spark the fire, self-motivation is what keeps the flame burning. To cultivate self-motivation, create a positive environment that encourages your growth. Surround yourself with supportive people, listen to uplifting music or podcasts, and focus on maintaining a mindset that fosters success. Building self-discipline is also essential for self-motivation. By setting small daily goals and sticking to them, you'll develop the internal drive to keep going even when you don't feel like it. Self-motivation comes from creating habits that support your long-term success. Whether it's a morning routine that sets a positive tone for the day or setting aside time each day for your personal development, these practices reinforce your commitment to breaking through your limits. The journey to breaking through limits doesn't stop. Once you've achieved one goal, it's about creating a habit of continuous growth. The more you challenge yourself, the more your limits will expand. To make breaking limits a part of your lifestyle, develop a habit of setting challenges for yourself on a daily basis. Start by setting small challenges for yourself every day. Whether it's learning something new, taking on a difficult task, or stepping outside your comfort zone, these daily challenges add up over time. The key is consistency. The more you challenge yourself to grow, the more you'll realize that limits are only temporary barriers. For instance, if you want to become more confident, challenge yourself to speak in public or introduce yourself to someone new every day. If you're looking to improve your fitness, commit to a daily workout routine, even if it's just 15 minutes of movement each day. Over time, these small actions build up and push you further toward breaking through your limits. Consistency and perseverance are the pillars that support your efforts to break limits. No matter how many times you fail, or how difficult the journey becomes, it's crucial to keep going. Don't give up when things get tough. Remember that every setback is part of the process. And every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. The more consistently you take action and push your limits, the more your mindset will shift. You'll start seeing obstacles as opportunities, and each challenge you overcome will give you the confidence to tackle even bigger ones. With perseverance, there is no limit you cannot break. Breaking through limits is a continuous process of self-discovery, growth, and action. By setting clear goals, taking small steps, accepting failure as part of the journey, and finding motivation both from others and within yourself, you will build the resilience needed to overcome any obstacle. Harnessing your power to break through limits requires commitment, persistence, and the ability to create a habit of growth. When you challenge yourself every day, you will see that no limit is permanent and your true potential is limitless. Limits are just temporary challenges. The real power to overcome them doesn't come from how much talent you have or how easy the journey may seem. It comes from your ability to trust in yourself and take action despite fear. Challenges will always arise, but they don't define your potential. It is your resilience, belief in yourself, and willingness to keep pushing forward that shape your success. The key to breaking through any limit is not avoiding obstacles, but learning to rise above them. As you continue on your journey to break through limits, I encourage you to share your stories. Tell us about the limits you've faced and how you've turned those challenges into opportunities for growth. Your experiences can inspire others who may be struggling with their own obstacles, and together, we can create a community of people empowered to overcome anything in their way. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to receive more positive and inspiring content. By subscribing, you'll be part of a community that believes in growth, overcoming challenges, and pushing past the boundaries of what's possible. We're all in this together, and with each step forward, we help each other succeed. The power to overcome limits lies within you. Never let hardships or boundaries make you falter. Trust in yourself, take action, and keep moving forward. The strength you need to break through any barrier is already inside you. You are capable of more than you realize. Keep going, and watch your potential unfold.